So I'm gonna try to remember everything I was going to say. I really wanted you guys to see like raw part of me talking about epilepsy, because that's what I'm going to do right now. And the reason I'm going to do that is because today is Epilepsy Awareness Day, and it's important for me to bring up awareness to epilepsy and just talk to you about how I feel, especially now that it's been 2 years since I had my last one. And I shouldn't even have had those ones because I should have known better. I think I just wanted to say for this video that when I first had my seizure, I was very, very scared. I was very, very embarrassed. And I was worried that my life would be different. And I was in middle school. As most of you know, if you've watched my epilepsy story, you would know that I did have a very normal high school experience. I was able to drive, go to football games myself, and everything like that. I never worried about a thing. And I think it was because when I did have that first seizure and they put me on lamotrigine, it was, what is the word? I was literally just thinking about it. But I think I thought I was immune to seizures because of the lamotrigine. I like that mentality, though, of the way of me thinking back then, and I liked it because the way I think now, I feel like I just live in fear or like anxiety over my epilepsy, and I don't really want to do that anymore because I know I'm gonna be fine as long as I'm on this medication. It's just hard going back to knowing that I can do everything I wanted to. Like, getting this tattoo was one of the first things. You know, every single time you do something like that, you have papers that you have to fill out, and underneath those, in those papers is a little information about medical warnings or whatever. And on that paper it said epilepsy, seizures, and I kind of like, I could feel the blood drain out of my body when I looked at that. And even though I knew it wasn't like a trigger for me, that I could have this tattoo and I could have this tattoo and nothing wrong would happen, I don't need to be that nervous. I literally got the tattoo, ran out, and I didn't even show it. I didn't even see the actual tattoo till after I ran back up, and the guy was like, are you okay? I'm like, oh yeah, I'm fine. But I was anxious as heck. Good morning! Good morning, my sunshine. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning. So, but, I mean, now it's been 2 years, and I can do anything I want to with this guy. I am on the stairs trying to finish this. I'm sorry if you can hear background noises, but I just want to finish this off. I'm still scared to this day to do a lot of stuff, but I kind of want that way of thinking when I was in high school, where I thought I was just immune to all the seizures after I was on the medication. And the reason I want to be able to feel that again is because I felt normal, you know? I want to be able to go on the roller coasters I love and not worry about it, you know? Like, and it's the silliest thing. Here I am about to like break down over this, But something simple like that, you know, like one of my favorite things in the whole entire world when I was a kid was to go to Six Flags and to get on those roller coasters and those spin rides. And there was never a doubt in my mind that I could have a seizure on either one of those, you know. But when you start having seizures time and time again, sequely, like continuously, there you go. When you have seizures continuously throughout the years, like more frequently, there's another word I was coming up with. Let's try this again. When you have frequent seizures continuously, your thought process is different of the things you feel like you can and can't do. And that's what I'm gonna try this year to do, is to go back to that place when I was in high school and I felt like I was invincible, because that's what I need to do, you know? But if you're someone who just had a seizure, or just got diagnosed with epilepsy, probably my biggest advice is you can listen to your doctors, but you also have to fight for your well-being. I should have never had to go through the things I went through between 2014 and 2016. I went through them because my doctor got me off of lamotrigine. I started lamotrigine in, I think, my 4th or 5th grade year, and then I stayed on it all through middle school, and then I think I might have gotten off at like freshman or sophomore year of high school with the lamotrigine. But I was in that position because I said I didn't want to get off of that medication because it made me feel invincible, you know, and I let it happen. I let the doctor tell me it was fine, and it wasn't fine. And I found that out in 2014 when I started having more frequent seizures. And then you still want to fight, because even after then, I told them what medication worked, and they still did not put me on there. It took 2 years for somebody to listen to me about what medication worked and which one didn't. But technically, if you really think about it, it was probably, I had to fight for somebody to listen to me for probably 4 or 5 years, because I wasn't on lamotrigine at all, like whenever I got off of it. So just fight, you know. And I always think medical stuff are always changing. I wish I was smarter and would go to like school, feel like I would be successful and like going to college for medical stuff and everything, but realistically it's just not there. But what I was saying about the whole medical stuff are always changing, I feel like there might be more solutions than what people think for epilepsy. I honestly do believe that, and I do follow a YouTuber by the name of My Journey to Be Seizure Free, Angelique. I watch her a lot because she's still continuing to fight her challenges with epilepsy. She's still trying to find her cure. And she'll probably never see this because she has like 100 or 200,000 subscribers. But I don't want her to know that I'm rooting for her. I am. all of us are on the same side and all of us want to see each other be seizure free one day. Show her some support, you know? Show her support. Okay, this is literally not the video. Like, this is nothing I want it to be. You guys could probably hear a bunch of background noise. I apologize for that. I hope even though the background noise might have been a little loud, my conversation with you guys was well worth it. And you guys heard me more than the background noise. Wear your purple, guys. Wear your purple. If you don't wear purple today, that's totally fine, because guess what? I count it all month. I think it is all month anyway. Epilepsy Awareness. But today is Epilepsy Awareness Day. Anyway, I'm gonna go edit this now and I will have it up in probably 2 hours. Okay. See you guys.